Hey guys, it's Donna. I just came running in the door. So I am just getting my stuff up. Yeah, my daughter needed me to go feed her dogs. Oh, anyway, so I just got in the door. Hope everybody's well. Don't mind me. Um, Hope you guys are all good. Happy New Year's Eve. So bear with me while I get ready. How is everybody? Hope everybody is well. Yeah, Happy New Year for sure. Hi, TD. So yeah, so I just walked in the door. Let me fix this a bit. There we go. Oh yeah, goodness. I have no makeup on either, so but yeah, that was a last minute thing that she asked me to do. So anyway, you got to do these things for family, right? I just walked in the door. Yeah. Thank you, TD. Yeah, it might be a little bit, right? So, yeah, see how it goes, right? All righty. So, does anybody have plans for tonight? I'm doing good. I'm feeling pretty good. Um, Considering, right? I know, right? It's only been a very short time, so maybe it's just mind over matter, right, TD? But yeah, I don't know, right? Okay, please like the stream. We're here for some little chatting and we're going to do some readings. We're going to do some chatting. We're going to have a little bit of fun. So yeah. Um, so how many of you guys do resolutions at New Year's? Anybody? You do? Yeah, I don't necessarily do resolutions. You are, TD and Elaine? Okay, you need to. Lavanya? Yeah? Yeah, I don't normally do resolutions. I set goals. I set some goals for the new year. You do? Awesome. The dark side, yeah. Oh, that's cool, Elaine. Yes, me too. Yes. Being a better you, basically. Yeah, but goals, and it needs to be specific, amazing me. So, yeah, it's awesome that you did that, but they really need to be specific in order for you, for one, to feel accomplished, right? And for two, to see your progress so that you know you're achieving something. So, you know, resolutions are like you're going to quit smoking, you're going to, they're not specific like goals, right? Similar maybe, but they don't get specific where goals get specific. Maybe resolutions are the beginning of goal setting. They just look at the big picture, right? And goals are breaking it all down. Hi, C. McKissick. Nice to see you guys. So yeah, this is great. See everybody. Oh, my TV's on. Let me just turn that off. Okay, so I'm just grabbing a couple of oracle decks here. I want to have a little bit of fun today too, right? We're going to do some readings as we go along, but I think I'm going to be on for a while, so we're going to look at a few different things. Let me see. Oracle of Unicorns. Anybody ever use it or see it? Ah, TV. I like that. Resolutions, you hope, and goals are like you will. I like that. That's very good. Yeah, and goals give you direction on how to do it, right? You start off with your bigger goal and break it down in sections, so it gives you, right? That's very good, TD. Okay, so we'll set a goal or later on today, okay, maybe in about an hour or so. We'll start, maybe sharing some goals and setting some goals, right? And that's a great one, TD. So write that down and we can give you some encouragement over that, right? And maybe some ways to get some good ideas that'll help make things better for you, right? Hi, Shirley. Okay, so I wanted to share this deck with you. It's a used deck that I got, but I really like it. Um, it's very very, very pretty. Look, the back is so beautiful, right? And then, like, there's one of the pictures. There's another one. Look at how beautiful it is, right? Here's another one. It's just gorgeous. And I don't use a lot of oracles, right? Um, but I do love them. And I do use them when I read privately or when I read for myself, Look at this one, Passion. Look at the color there, right? Isn't it gorgeous? This deck is awesome. Let's see. So, who would like one? Who would like a oracle deck? Let's start with those. An oracle deck, an oracle card. Right? Aren't they beautiful, Shirley? Of course, you are into horses, so. Okay, see McKissick. For you. Says, courage, you are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. Okay? So let me look it up for you. Courage. Oh, good. They're in alphabetical order. You are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. This situation requires you to respond from a place of love and courage and to trust that you are safe, no matter what the outcome. Fear has been used to control you throughout lifetimes to ensure that you never get too powerful. The media bombards us with stories that can lower our vibration, and many of us as children have been programmed to believe the world is unsafe. This unicorn and her guardian call you now to rise into your power and to order to shatter the illusions of fear. When you remember who you are, an infinite, powerful being who can never truly be harmed, you become untouchable. Journey now in the knowledge that the world you live in is loving and kind. And do this, and you are free to live with an unshakable sense of security. You can pursue your dreams more fearlessly and take risks, knowing you can create the results you want and have no need to be afraid. Call on the unicorns to walk every step of your path by your side. Listen as they remind you to be courageous. Stand in your power and trust that you are safe. So that is an awesome one, see McKissick. So yeah, so that's kind of cool, right? Makes sense. You needed that? That's good. Okay, one more right now. You too, TD? Okay. Okay, so yours is patience. So yours is patience. So let's see what that means for you. Patience. Pause before you take action. Trust the divine timing is at work. Be patient and play while you wait. Now is not the time to charge ahead with this project or opportunity. No matter how excited you are or how good it seems, the divine is at work putting more pieces in place so that your next step can unfold. You may be anxious that nothing is happening with this situation and wonder whether you should do more and make it happen. Rest assured, the opposite is true. You have done the work. You have set your intentions. You have made your request to the universe. There is something just around the corner that needs a little more time to materialize. It is time to hold space so that your manifestation can occur. Let go of when or how it should happen. Release any concerns about missing out. You may not see any progress on the physical plane, but plenty is happening behind the scenes. Trust that whatever is coming will be in the perfect form and at the perfect time for you. This gentle unicorn encourages you to relax into this period of waiting, knowing that you will need your full energy when the time to act arrives. Now, TD, I don't think that's about your YouTube channel. I think that's about a partner. Okay. That's how that was my intuition while I was reading that. Okay. So happy New Year, you guys. I should have made a banner behind me, but I didn't. Yeah. So that's what I was thinking there. So kind of cool, right? Okay. So, um, what do you guys want to talk about today? I'll read some more of those as we go on. Okay, guys? So yeah, for sure I will. So, what do you guys want to look at today? What's interesting to you guys? Do you want to look at a tarot deck? Do you want to just may do some readings? And do you want to talk about our goals and our resolutions and what's going on in our lives? Yes, very. Book recommendations. Okay, that is cool. Book recommendations. All right. So, tarot books or book? Like, kind of book recommendations, Elaine? If anybody is going to start a YouTube channel, I would suggest YouTube Secrets. Okay. This is the updated second edition. And this is by Sean Cano and Benji Travis. But I watch Sean's channel a lot. It is Think Media. So if anybody is starting a YouTube channel like TD, I would get this book. Okay. It's not expensive. And it's really, really good, has lots of good advice, lots of good ways, just things that you need to kind of know. Okay. And anybody that's interested in starting a YouTube channel, I would definitely recommend this. And they're not paying me to do this. I get nothing for this. Okay. I just recommend it, okay? Because I think it's awesome. All right. So it is an excellent book for that. Of course, if I'm going to start recommending books, Elaine, I have to recommend my own, right? The Magick of Intuition, develop your psychic abilities, right? This book is a great beginner's book for learning about intuition, for learning about the types of psychics there are, how you can use intuition in your life, some exercises to make intuition more powerful and stronger. We talk about, or I talk about because I wrote it, there is an index here. Okay. If I can find it. I got so much going on. Okay. So, it talks about meditation and mindfulness, and then, your types of psychic abilities, shadow work, grounding, protection, clearing, um, spiritualness and healing, different job modalities that you might like, basic chakras, 10 popular crystals, divination tools, food to help you on your way as well. There and worksheets, exercises, and then there's a glossary of spiritual terminology in here as well, which I thought was interesting. It's not very big, but there is a glossary here of terminology, spiritual terminology. Like, what is astral body, when people talk about that and you hear it? Or what is aura? The aura is the energy field which resides in all living beings, right? Auras appear in colors that surround a person or a plant that can reveal an individual's spiritual and emotional state. Chakras, cult, divination. What do these people mean when they're talking like that? So you have a deeper understanding of it, right? So you can get this on Amazon. Make sure you spell magic right, or it won't come up. So make sure you do that. But yeah, it's a great little book. And like I said, it has at the end of each chapter, there's a couple of questions that you can kind of work on it, okay? And kind of just answer those questions and make sure you got the gist of the chapter, right? So it's a very good book. I highly, highly, highly recommend it, okay? And of course, I'm biased. I wrote it. If you guys love tarot, I'm sure you've seen me talk about this book before. It is Llewellyn's Little Book of Tarot by Barbara Moore. Barbara Moore has been around for a long, long time, and so is Llewellyn. And in this book, she talks about each of the cards, and there's an illustration of each card, but it's from a different deck. So each card is from a different deck. So you get an idea of what kind of deck that is. So you can look it up and you can see if you like the other cards in the deck, and you could buy it, right? So it's really, really awesome. So yeah, like it tells you some keywords, like the 7 of Wands, for instance. Okay, there's the 7 of Wands. All right. So Barbara lists some keywords like defending, protecting, valor, courage, standing up for beliefs, resolve, and taking action, right? And then there's a little blurb that's written, and then there's a tarot tip, prioritizing, right? So when we try to manage too many things, we need to take a breath, settle down, and prioritize. List out your tasks, pull a card for each of them. And this tells you something to do to prioritize. And then an instant answer for this card is stand up, take charge, you got this, right? And for each card, she does that. And it's just absolutely lovely. Okay. And it's just so small. You can put it in your purse. It's really something easy, right? Another book I would recommend. Does anybody here follow Kellyanne Maddox on YouTube? you've probably seen me recommend her book before, and this is called The Rebel Witch by Kellyanne Maddox, and this is her first book. It is a great book, and it's about, witchcraft and whatever, but it's like becoming your own kind of witch. It's like taking the things that matter to you and leaving the rest. She's no bones. She no bullshit here. She has a very high vocabulary. So her book is well written. It is lovely to read. It flows. It's just beautiful. Okay. And her craft is beautiful. So, yeah. So she is absolutely amazing young lady. And she has like things that you can do, like write it down or try it, So, there's all kinds of things to do, right? And how to make a basic puppet, you know. So it just covers so much if you're interested in that realm, right? Then another thing I would definitely, I'm not gonna point out just one because there's so many, but journaling. Okay, so a journal. Get yourself a journal or two. Okay. So, okay, I am going to, if I can, just hang on a second here. Okay, the one I want to show you is on my table. This is one of my tarot journals. Okay. So they come in all kinds of colors and whatever. This is a tarot journal. And there's a blank page. Okay. So, you can put your draw, say you draw 3 cards or 1, whatever you want, or 2, whatever you want, right? And then at the top, you put the date, the time, the deck you used, who is the reader, and who is the querent. So if I'm reading for you, I'm the reader, you're the querent, right? Or if you're reading for yourself, you're both. So yeah. And then the reader's mood. So, and that can mean something for interpretation, right? And then the querent's mood. So if you're in a bad mood as a reader, will you be giving your best reading, or do you need to take some breaths first, right? If you had a bad night, if you didn't sleep well, if you're tired, that can all change a little bit of your reading, right? And same with the reader. If somebody comes to you and they're all puffy and angry and upset, may not hear you as well, right? So you have to be careful how you deliver your messages, right? So then you put down your cards, the cards that you get. And then here is interpretation. So what's your interpretation of it? And then down here is notes. So what I like to do here is I like to do, it's either I do what I'm going to take forward for the day to work on. Okay. So my affirmation for the day, or I come back if I don't feel like doing that, because sometimes I journal after this. So I'll do that in a journal, but I'll come back to this later or the next day, and I'll put a note in here to see how it turned out for that day. So how did this affect my day, right? So how did my cards and my interpretation affect my day? Were they off? Were they on? Was my mood part of that? So it's very, very telltale. Okay. You have a question, my dear? Tanika? Yeah, so these you can also buy on Amazon, okay? I'll put some links below, all right? So I'll definitely do that for you guys, all right? I'll put some links below. These are they're less than $10, all right? They're great. Okay, Tanika, we can put in a couple of readings, I guess. We could do a couple of readings now. Take a bit of a break. Sure, Tanika, why not, right? Let's see what I'm doing here. Okay, so another thing I'd recommend, this is another recommendation for a book. This is Melody Beattie, Journey to the Heart, okay? I love Melody Beattie. She's been around for so long. She's done, I don't know if anybody has heard of Codependent No More or Another Codependent No More. What else did she write? Beyond Codependency, The Lessons of Love. She's worked with, I don't know. Here's a quote from Deepak Chopra. Melody Beattie gives you the tools to discover the magnificent and splendor of your being, you know? And what this book is it's dated every day, so 365 days. And so this is July 15th, July 16th, July 17th. Okay, it's on here. And it's a little blurb, okay? And then it has what to work on for the day, okay? Like this one, let's see what today's is. And I just love these. And these you can journal on, you can just gives you kind of relaxation, right? So you can, these are like little inspiration, daily meditations. They're called affirmation books, but these 365 days a year, and pick one up. And I don't think you will be sorry. Okay, so December 31st, honor the endings. How was your trip? A friend asked as my trip drew to a close. I thought for a moment, then the answer came easily. It had its ups and downs, I said. There were times I felt exhilarated and sure I was on track. Other days I felt lost, confused. I'd fall into bed at night certain that this whole trip was a mistake and a waste. But I'd wake up in the morning, something would happen, and I'd see how I'd been guided all along. The journey of a year is drawing to a close. Cherish the moments, all of them, even the ups and downs. Cherish the places you visited, the people you've seen. Say goodbye to those who journeys have called them someplace else. Know you can always call them back by thinking loving thoughts. Know that those you love will be there for you when you need them most. Honor the lessons you've learned and the people who helped you learn them. Honor the journeys your soul mapped out for you. Trust all the places you've been. Make a scrapbook in your heart to help you remember. Look back for a moment, reflect in peace. Let this year draw to a close. All parts of the journey are sacred and holy. You've learned that by now. Take time to honor this ending through its never really the end. Go to sleep tonight. When you wake up tomorrow, a new adventure will begin. Remember the words you were told when the last adventure began, the words whispered quietly to your heart. Let the journey unfold. Let it be magical. The way has been prepared. People will be expecting you. Yes, you are being led. Beautiful, right? So, yeah, so get something like that. It can inspire you to journal all kinds of stuff, okay? And also, okay, we'll get back to journaling in a minute. Tanika would like a reading. So let's just take a time out for a reading. Okay, Tanika, I'm just going to make a list here so I don't get confused or lost. See how many readings. Okay, so I'm just checking the donation, okay? Tanika. Okay, so we'll take a half an hour. I'll do some readings for a half an hour, and then we'll do some more book reviews. I have a couple of more books that I want to suggest to you guys, okay? So one question, Tanika, go ahead, my dear. What is this? Did I put this in order? No, I didn't. Okay. Thanks. Thanks, Kay. So we'll do readings till, well, it says a half an hour. So it's 2:39. So around 3. Welcome, Monique. This is kind of it's not the normal kind of way we do things, but we're having some fun tonight. So yeah, or this afternoon. So Tanika, did you post your question, my dear? Did I miss it? Oh yes, here it is. How did R feel about your letter? Okay. Ooh. All right. That was the tower reversed, okay? So were you guys in some kind of upset or squabble or breakup or something like that, Tanika? Yeah, I'm asking you about that right now, my dear. Were you guys in a breakup or anything, right, like, because we do have the tower reversed, right? Page of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. Okay, so I believe that they got your letter and they have mixed emotions about it, okay? We have the Seven of Cups here. So there's definitely a lot of emotions. If you can see with each one of those cups, which are cups are all about emotions, there's a different thing coming out of each one, right? Or trying to be stuffed into each one. So there's a lot of emotions, all right? So all those emotions they're trying to deal with right now. Okay. I do feel like they are interested in dealing with these emotions. They want to, they were very surprised. They were happy to get your letter. Okay. So yeah, they were definitely happy to get your letter. All right. I do feel like there is that distance between you, right? So that's kind of one person looking over, and I think there's a wanting, right? So there is still that wanting. So whatever's happening between you guys, there is still that uncertainty if it was the right move. Okay. Whoever did the breaking up, whoever walked away, there is still that uncertainty there. Okay. Um, I'm not saying they're coming back, but I am saying that they still care and they think about you fondly. And I think they are really processing this letter and they're really trying to figure out what to do next, right? It is a hard thing. And, but they're not taking it lightly. And I think that's a good thing. Okay. So, yeah, I do see them taking this very seriously and not taking it lightly at all. Now, what they're going to do, I think it's going to work out positively for you. Okay. So, yeah, I feel like they're going to make a move that you are going to be happy about. Okay. I just can't tell what that is right now, but that's the way they're leaning. Okay. With all this indecision. So, thank you. Okay. So, okay, Kay. 3. 3 for Kay. Awesome. And then 3 for TV. Awesome. Now, if anybody, I know at the top, the donation link states how much it is for a reading. But if you just want to donate to the channel, just help out, whatever you want to do, say thank you for being here, whatever it is, Merry Christmas, whatever it is, right? You can donate anything. It doesn't matter, okay? But it's only if you want a reading that those numbers matter, okay? So, Kay. And yes, Happy New Year's, everybody. Okay, I mentioned a bad breakup not long ago for her. A mentioned yes. What happened that made her want to break off the relationship she had? Was it just toxic? Just not wanting to step on her toes and care genuinely? You're welcome, Tanika. Let's see. It might tell me, okay? Let's see. If she's not ready to share that, it won't show it, okay? If she's trying to keep it under wraps right now, I don't think it will show it, okay? So we have the King of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Yeah. We have the Nine of Wands, Ace of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. These are, a lot of wands here, okay? I think there was a lot of bullshit in her last relationship, okay? I think it was very, very toxic. I wouldn't go into it even if I knew, but that's for her to tell you, okay? But I'm going to say, yes, I do believe it was very toxic. And yeah, it was not happy and peaceful, all right? So, yeah. So there you go, my dear. All right. So your next question. Yeah, exactly, Kay. Thanks, Elaine. You will be up right after TV. So Elaine gave us a super chat. You said in a month, A is going to voice about where she wants things to go regarding us. What do you see her wanting overall? Sending her a wellness package to start the New Year's off right. We both are healing. Yes, I agree with that, Kate. Okay, so we have the Devil, the Ace of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and the Magician. Okay, so what do I see her wanting overall? Well, basically, she doesn't want to be dominated. Okay. So that is absolutely certain. She doesn't want anybody to tell her what to do, how to do it, and how to look, and how not to look, and how much money she can spend, and how much she can't. And she doesn't want any of that. Okay. She wants someone who is willing to share in space, in time, in love, wanting to have some fun. Definitely fun is really high up there, okay? Someone who's balanced and not just going to lose it for no reason. someone who's not going to use her for providing for them, someone who can stand up on their own and not take, and not just financially, but emotionally, you know, and, someone that can add a little bit of magic to her life, someone who can bring some passion and bring some love and bring some comfort and bring some conversation to the situation. Okay. So that's what she wants. All righty. So one more, Kay. You're a provider, a big workaholic. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. I did create, oh, I'll tell you after. Okay. What are her thoughts, feelings going to be towards you after meeting you? So if everybody could like the stream, that would be awesome. We have the Two of Wands, the six, no, sorry, Two of Swords, Six of Wands, the Seven of Swords, Star Reverse, the Five of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, again, after meeting you, she's going to be at a crossroads, right? She's going to have to make a decision, and it's going to be kind of like, well, it's now or never, right? So she's kind of feeling that she has to make a decision. And I think she's going to choose well, I'm not exactly sure, okay? I do believe she is going to choose to try a relationship, okay? But I do think she still has some doubt. She still has some fear that is going to have to be dealt with along the way. The biggest thing is um, you can't overreact. You can't say one thing and mean another. You know what I mean? She needs consistency, honesty, and she does not want to be smothered, right? So just be careful there, okay? So yeah, so there you go, my dear. Thank you. All right, so TV, you are up, my dear. No, no, get out of my coat. Jeepers. They're gonna punch holes in my coat. I just gotta hang it up. Okay. Whew. Thank you, Kay. TV. Hey, what good things are coming towards you in January? Let's have a look. We have a box card there. One box card in the whole deck, right? I guess that was for you. And it is the Seven of Wands. So basically, that's telling me You need to start taking some chances, okay? You need to take some risks, you need to take some chances and go for it, okay? You don't have to protect yourself as much as you think you do. All right? Good things that are happening in January. Okay. So we have Page of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. So I do see a little bit of confusion emotionally this month, interest, and they are going to excite you. So I think it's going to be hard to know what to do with them. All right. It may bring up some fear from the past relationships. It could do a lot of things, right? And you want to make sure that you get straight with it. I feel this could be the beginning of something very, very good. But again, it's going to have to be taking down your guard and being willing to let somebody in. Okay. If you can't get there, it's not going to happen. All right. So, yes, I grabbed my Gatorade while I was hanging my coat. I tried to find my scheduled live on my mobile phone because I was going to get on my mobile phone till I got in the house and settled. And I couldn't find it. I don't know how to do it. So, yeah. May I get an overview of how my music pursuits will go over the next 3 months? Okay, you're still working with that guy. I forget what he was, a producer or something, right? So we have the Three of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Queen of Wands, King of Cups, Six of Cups, and Ten of Swords. Okay. So I do feel like this is good. This is a collaboration, and I feel like it's going to work out really, really well, right? And I also feel that after that, okay, so you need to take a little bit of a time out, right? Take a rest, take care of yourself. Do something fun, right? Let go of some of the stress and anxiety and just have some fun, okay? And I think that's really important. But I do believe that it is going to go really, really well over the next 3 months, but just take it in increments, okay? And you're going to be acknowledged by someone that's close to your family or in your family. You're going to get a special acknowledgement for what you're doing with your music career, okay? So a pat on the back or something like that, all right? And it could be from your parents, it could be from an aunt and uncle, it could be from, feel like it's two people, like a couple, right? And or I feel like it's going to be, maybe a couple of cousins, right? But whatever this is, it's going to be significant for you and it's going to feel good in your heart. Okay. So there you go, my dear. So it's going to go well for sure. Oh, that's so exciting, TV. I'm so happy for you. So nice to see, that you can dream of something and make it happen, right? That's like me in this channel, believe it or not. If somebody would have asked me a few years ago or a couple of years ago if I could have done this, somebody did ask me to, and I kept saying, no, I can't do it. My ex, right, was always telling me, start a YouTube channel, and then, no, I can't do it. And here I am. I'm doing it. Okay, so 3. Thank you. And lastly, how does today, New Year's Eve, look for you? Okay, absolutely, TV. Right. We have the Knight of Wands, the Tower reversed, the Devil, Five of Cups, Three of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Do you have plans for tonight, TD? Do you have a date or something? Do you have plans? Oh, thanks, Kay. No, you're just going to be home. Okay. You know, this is really funny, right? Okay. You're going to be approached by someone. Okay. You're going to be at home. Someone's going to call you or something, right? And there's going to be chaos. There's going to be huge drama going on. And they are going to ask you to help them fix it, whatever this is, okay? I would be very, very careful if I were you. This does not look good at all, okay? This looks like if I were you, I'd shut off your phone and lock the door tonight because I feel like someone is bringing a lot of chaos to you, a lot of havoc. I don't know who it is. Male energy is who I feel, okay? Definitely male energy here. Um, Someone who is a little bit of a risk taker, um, maybe too big for their britches, that kind of person, thinks highly of themselves, um, you know, um, maybe into drugs or alcohol or something like that. Um, yeah, not a good situation, okay? So, yeah, we're going to be online. Like when I come off this afternoon, I'm going to be back online at 8 tonight until midnight. Okay. So, yeah, so we'll have time to kind of work this out. But if you're at home and you want to hop on, and let me know what the hell's going on here. Yeah, it's not a happy situation. Okay, my dear. I just feel like this somebody is going to bring a lot of havoc into your life. Okay. Yes, right, Kay. A lot of bad decisions people make will be tonight. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Okay, TV? We'll be here. I'll be here. Alrighty. And I'm pretty harmless. Okay, so thank you, my dear. Elaine, let me get to you, my dear, and then Kay. A career for 2024. Any good news for you about work in terms of creative endeavors? Hmm. Okay, Elaine, let me see, my dear. We have the Five of Cups, Strength, the Hierophant, the Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Magician. Lots of creative endeavors happening this year. Okay. So I do see lots. I feel like there's going to be times where you're not sure and you're uncertain and feeling not impressed or maybe just a little bit doubtful, okay? But the overall energy is really, really good for your career. You know what you're doing, you're strong, you're always willing to learn, and you do that very, very well, okay? And keep doing that. I feel there will be a collaboration with two other people on a project this year or 2022, tomorrow starting. So, yeah, and that is going to be awesome. It is going to give you that kind of boost that you need. Okay. So, it's going to be great. So, just look forward to it. I'm going to say that I feel one of your best months will be June. Okay. So, maybe that's your best creative month. Maybe that's a month you're not working and, or, you have holidays and you come up with all these new ideas and concepts. So it could be, but I feel like June's going to be a spectacular year for you in 2024. Okay. So there you go, my dear. So, Kay, you are up. Hmm. Is there anything A won't like about me when meeting you? Okay. I'm here to inspire, not to pick out your bad parts, right? Judgment, the Eight of Cups, Page of Cups, Five of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Two of Wands. Okay. So maybe I'm going to say maybe the fact that you moved and it doesn't make you necessarily be that you're going to stay where you are. Okay. So maybe she might be a little bit of afraid that you may be a little aloof and you may take off. Okay. Other than that, I don't see too many problems here. Okay. So, I mean, that can be a big problem, but it just depends on how it's handled. Right. But yeah, I just feel that it's important just to make her feel um, that you know what you want and you're willing to go after what you want. Okay. So, yeah. Kay still has two questions. Okay, guys? Okay. So, what was she like most about you? Okay. So we have the Nine of Cups reversed, Judgment, the Four of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the Magician. What will she like most about you? Um, you're not judgmental, okay? She will really like that about you. That you do take risks in your life, so she likes that as well. She likes the fact that You're loyal, you're kind, um, you're willing to hear anything. You're a good listener. Like you don't judge anybody because of where they came from or what they're doing or anything like that. Okay. So I do see that there's a huge change here. All right. And I feel like she is going to see you in a very good light when you meet her. Okay. And I think those are the biggest things. All right. And she'll be attracted to you too. So there's that as well. Where do you see A and I by the end of February? Six of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Ace of Swords, Six of Wands, Page of Cups, Queen of Cups. So I do believe that you guys will be at a point where you are talking about commitment, talking about that kind of stuff. Okay. So definitely feeling like you guys are winning this journey. Okay. Winning this love kind of connection, whatever you want to call it. Okay. But this romantic thing I feel is going to move in a good way. Okay. Both being able to start sharing more about your feelings and stuff like that. Okay, Kay? So it looks very, very good. So thank you for your donations. Much appreciated. Okay, so I'll do two free ones and then I'm going to talk again about books. Okay, for Elaine. So see McKissick. So I'll do three. So see McKissick, 2023, Woo, and one more when the next person that comes up. Okay. So what to look forward to in regards to this New Year month, January. I'm so excited. You cleaned your home and getting ready for the New Year's. Do you want to come and clean my home? I tried to vacuum the other day, but I can't really. So yeah, so we are talking the Page of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, Temperance, and the Six of Swords. Okay. So what to look forward to? So I do believe what to look forward to is letting go past hurts, past upsets, just your past in general, okay? A lot of limiting beliefs that you had or a lot of ideas that other people had of you, let all that go. It doesn't fucking matter. You know, what other people think of you is really none of your business. So just kind of get rid of it, okay? So, yeah, so I really think that's important. I also see a female around you, so maybe your mom or something like that. And I feel you need to be patient with her. So I don't know whether she's getting on your nerves or whatever next month, but really be patient with her, okay? Because I think what you say matters to her. And I think that um it's important you reach out to her. Okay. So, yeah. So, I really feel that she needs you. So, yeah, things are going to go well. And I just feel like you are going to have so much peace because you're getting rid of everything, leaving, well, a lot of things and leaving them in the past and leaving them behind and making room for new beginnings. You know what I mean? And I think that's so good. And it's just great. Okay, so 2023 woo, something positive. Okay. And then M, I'll read for you, and then I'm going to go back and we'll do some more chatting. And then I'll come back after and do some more readings. Okay. So, like, I'm not going anywhere yet. It's still, I'll do some more readings in a little while. Giving you way too many cards here, but that's okay. So let's see. You want something positive. You need to hear something positive, right? Okay. So the biggest thing that I see positive for you, my dear, is that you've got to learn to not give other people control of your life. Okay. You are in charge of your own life. And you have to make up your own decisions, okay? And accept the consequences wherever they are. You are filled with love. You are a loving person. You are filled with love, and that's all you want, Bird. And I see that. But some people don't understand that, and some people kind of give you a hard time. So let it go. Just don't buy into other people's gossip or bullshit, okay? And I really feel you are going to excel probably around July 2024. You're going to absolutely excel, okay? All right, so M, will I hear from C? Yes, you're going to excel in life. Yes. So July is a really good month for you to do what it is that you want to do. Take a chance. Maybe it's a month where you're going to get a new job. I don't know yet. A little too early to tell, but we can check on it as the year goes by, right? Okay. So M, so, about C, will you hear? This is causing you so much stress and anxiety. I don't know why we do this to ourselves, but we do. I'm going to say yes, you will hear from them very, very soon, within 4, okay? So 4 days, 4 weeks, all right? Yes, it could be, my dear. Absolutely. I could be picking up on family energy. Okay, so another book I want to tell you guys about. Oh, geez. This is a fiction book. I got it from my daughter. Okay. It is called It Ends With Us, Colleen Hoover, right? It's a New York bestseller. Sometimes the one who loves you is the one who hurts you the most. Lily hasn't always had it easy, but that never stopped her from working hard for the life she wants. She comes a long way from the small town in Maine where she grew up. She graduated from college, moved to Boston, and started her own business, on and on and on, right? But it's a romance kind of thing, right? It Ends With Us is a brave and heartbreaking novel that digs its claws into you and doesn't let go. No one delivers an emotional read like Colleen Hoover. So this book, my daughter said she cried, especially at the end. So yeah, so it is going to be epic. So I will post that below too, okay? So yeah, very, very good. All right. I'm going to do some more readings in about 20 minutes, okay, guys? So just hang tight. We're just chatting, okay? So yeah, so this is a really, really good one, you guys. Okay, I have 4 more to share with you guys, okay? Tarot 101 by Kim Huggins. I love it. It says it's an all new approach to tarot, right? So it's just she talks about, all the major, the minors. There's exercises in it. There's, homework in it. There's, it's all about the suits, and I don't know. It's just really, really a nice way to look at stuff, right? It's just a different kind of way. And she tells you how to read for other people, and um it's just a really lovely book, okay? And I just think it's unique, and has it just has so much stuff that you can work on your own, to help build your tarot journey, okay? And then we have, this is probably one of my favorite tarot learning books, okay? And it's Kitchen Table Tarot, okay? And that's by Melissa Sinova. And it's so simplistic, it's so fun, it's down to earth. It's just such an easy book to read, okay? And it's all the cards, there's illustrations. Let's see. She talks about the card that it is, and there's a big, like a good 2 pages, 2.5 pages on that. And then she just a little blurb on it being inverted. And then because like the number of the card, it would talk about that also. Okay. So, like, so they talk about a little bit about the numerology part in there too, but it's just so easy. And she has ethics in here. She has how to look after your cards, what to do with dreams, reading for yourself, just so much. I just love it. And so simple and just perfect. That's got to be one of my favorites. Okay. 2 more. All right. So this one is Book of Shadows. And I don't know how to say that person's name. Minjean Gonzwella Whipple. So really, really good. All right. So everybody knows what a Book of Shadows is. Does anybody know what a Book of Shadows is? Or do you not know? Or a Book of Shadows is basically where you write down your spells, your that kind of stuff, right? Um, it's almost like a witch's Bible, right? So, yeah. So, like, whatever you're going to do, whatever you participate in, that's where you will write all your ceremonies, all that kind of stuff in a Book of Shadows. Okay. And this is all about that, which is excellent. And one more, of course, because I am a spiritual teacher, I took a course with Eckhart Tolle, and he's amazing. And this is Oneness with All Life. And this is a selection of, selection of notes from A New Earth, which is one of his books, right? And they're just little blurbs, and you can just read them whenever you want. And whenever you just need some kind of inspiration, whenever you need something, you can just reach in this book and you can read it. And it's absolutely amazing. I love it. Okay. And that's Eckhart Tolle. Okay. Um, yeah, he says here, your inner purpose is to awaken. It is as simple as that. You share that purpose with every other person on the planet because it is purpose of humanity. Your inner purpose is an existential part of the purpose of the whole, the universe and its emerging intelligence. Your outer purpose can change over time. It varies greatly from person to person. Finding and living in alignment with the inner purpose is the foundation for fulfilling your outer purpose. It is the basis for true success. Okay? Absolutely love this. All right. No, that would be shadow work. Okay. So, John, that would be shadow work. So that's doing shadow work. This is um this is a book of shadows, which is your spell book kind of thing, okay? In witchcraft or whatever, right? But your shadow book, your very, very close, right? Is like a journal of emotions that you're having a hard time with, that you're dealing with, that maybe you don't like them, maybe you're not proud of them, maybe you're just struggling with dealing with them at all, right? And they don't all have to be negative. So sometimes we're too kind, right? We get hurt if we're too kind. And so we have to learn our boundaries, and we have to learn, maybe we're trusting untrustworthy people. So that would be shadow work that you're doing as well. Okay. So yeah. All right. So how we doing, guys? You guys getting ready to go out tonight? If you ask your cards if someone is alive and you get the death card, what does that mean? Okay, so you've done that, I assume, TD, right? It could have a couple of meanings, right? One is that they are in a place of, you asked if they were alive. That was your specific question, and you got the death. I would say that something, they are not the same person you knew. That's at the very least, okay? So at the very least, they are not the same person you knew. So therefore, they have died, right? Or it could actually mean that they have passed away. Um, yeah, it could be either, TD. So yeah, difficult, very, very difficult. Okay. I would not advise to ask those kinds of questions. Those questions can be dangerous, can lead to a lot of anxiety. Yeah, yeah. And it doesn't necessarily mean that. Okay. So yeah, so stay away from any questions like that, okay? Or the big health questions, you want to stay away from that, right? Okay, John, it looks like you've got a really big kind of issue going on right here, John Wayne. So let me just read what you've been posting here, okay? I wanted to know if my ex-B will help me financially and with the bills. He ran of a day or so before Christmas and is in a brand new relationship. Okay. He kept screaming at me to get more work and income. I put a roof over his head for years. Okay, John. Can you please ask if my ex will help me? You keep taking them away. I asked if we could do some counseling. He was not interested. Okay. So okay. Um, so you're broken worried. All right. So what do you think he was telling you? Without looking at the cards even, what do you think he was telling you? Basically, I think he was telling you he's not going to help you, right? No, he didn't say that, right? He does obviously probably doesn't even, he may not even feel that way, but he was definitely telling you he's not going to help you, right? So you wanted to know if he was going to help you, right? So let me look. Let me write down your name, John. Okay. Okay. So let's look. Okay. Page of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. Okay. Page of Cups here. Okay. First of all, oops, where can I put it? The Page of Cups is very immature. Okay. So emotionally immature. Cups are all about emotions. So the Page of Cup is about being very emotionally immature. So you or him are behaving very, very emotionally immature, right? So which one is that? So take a look at that. Okay. So that's the first card. Now I'm going to do each card individually and then we're going to make it a story. Okay. Doesn't matter how old he is. He can still be immature when he's 80. It doesn't matter how old he is. So then we have the 10 of swords, right? Somebody feels used and abused. Somebody feels like they got stabbed in the back. Okay? That's the feeling there. Okay? And then we've got the Nine of Wands. So even though somebody wants to move ahead and wants to move forward, they're feeling like they still have to fight a battle here. Okay. So they're feeling like they have to fight a battle, they have to protect themselves, all that kind of stuff. And I see that as being you. Okay. So I can see that you really feel you need to fight this battle, right? So overall, what I'm getting is he's very immature. Okay. So I can see he's very immature and not willing to take responsibility for anything. Okay. You've taught him how to treat you. So you've definitely taught him over the years how to treat you, right? And he has done exactly what you predicted he would do. And he is not about to change and he's not about to um uh, for some reason he feels very like he has to protect himself, right? And whether that is just because he feels like he was wrong and he feels guilty and now he's just got to protect himself and get the hell out of there, right? And it's just like but it all goes back to him being immature and him not willing to take responsibility, okay? And him not willing to see past the arguing and past the fighting and stuff like that. He's not willing to do it, right? Every time he gets a good job, he does this to you. I'm going to say yes, okay. Um, Yeah. So he does that to you, right? So what are you going to do about it, John Wayne? So are you going to take him back again? Are you going to put yourself in that position again? So yeah, so every time he gets a job, he does this. What does that tell you? He's just doing the same thing over and over again, and you are putting up with it. And if you put up with it, he's going to keep doing it. And you teach people how to treat you. And there's no other ways there. You need strong boundaries, my dear, with this man. Okay. Super, super strong boundaries. I do not see him helping you anytime soon. Okay. There was nothing there that would say he would bend and help you. Okay. So yeah, I don't see it happening. All right. So sorry about that, my dear. Okay, so just gonna move this down just a wee bit. Okay. So you told me to get out and go and not to come back, and that I need help with our animals, bed, and all of those. Okay, that's fine. Okay. That's absolutely fine. I'm sorry you're going through that, especially this time of year, right? And hopefully he will think about things and come back and help you. But the cards are saying don't hold your breath. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So is there anything else you guys wanted to talk about? I know some people want readings, and oh, someone's asking about my kittens. My kittens are actually huge. They are so big. They're 6 months old, and they're the size of a full grown. Where are they? I don't know where they are right now. I can't see either of them. They're probably sleeping somewhere. But yeah, I will show you them when I get one. I don't want to go looking for one, especially when they're sleeping. I like to leave them alone. But yeah, I will definitely show you one, okay? So definitely do that. Your son keeps asking you to get a kitten. Well, the only thing I can tell you, TD, if you do, they're not adults, though, Sunlight. If you do get a kitten, I would suggest you get two. Much easier than one. Um, I've had just one kitten and they just raise hell. And I mean, mine do too, but it's different. They burn out so much energy with each other. There's no way I could play with one kitten as much as they play together and run around together and chase each other. And like, there's just no way I could do it. Now, expect things to be, damaged too, right? My curtains, I'm going to have to replace my curtains. My God, like the bottoms of them, the bottoms of my curtains here. Can you see all the marks, all the claw marks and everything? They're going to have to be replaced. Absolutely. So yeah. Um, So I'm not going to replace those for a while. I'll just let them do their thing, So I'm not going to do it right now. But yeah, they destroyed my curtains. But that's the biggest kind of thing they did. They tore apart my shower curtain, inside shower curtain. I replaced that. Okay, come here. Nothing. All right, if I get up, she's gonna run. Come here. Come here. Come here, somebody. One of you. Luna. Come here, Luna. Luna. Okay, this is the bigger of the two. This is Luna. She is 6 months old. So yeah, so this is Luna. They're both beautiful. They both look the same. And yeah, so right. So yeah, she's a big girl though. Oh, the size of her kitten paws, right? So yeah, she's a good girl. So we like her. Her sister's a little bit smaller, but not much. But they're huge. Yeah, she is gorgeous, right? Hi, Aquileo. Okay, so looks like some people want, they say Sunlight, I was going to tell you, they say that they're not adults until 18 months. So yeah, and they're 6. So they're just big cats, right? Okay, so let's see. Okay, I'll do a few more readings because it looks like people are getting anxious. They want some readings. Thank you for liking. Alrighty, so there's no donations, so we will see. Okay. I'm going to get a different deck. This is the Rider-Waite Smith that I was using. Anybody have a preference of a deck? Anybody know which deck they like? Let's use the Painted Tarot. I could use this one in a bit. This is the Painted Tarot. Beautiful, beautiful deck. And this was gifted to me by the creator, Sophie McKay. Sophie McKay Knight. Hey, beautiful, beautiful deck. Very, very different, right? I just love it. She painted these. These are actual paintings, each one of them. Aren't they gorgeous? So there we go. So we're going to use these for a bit. Yeah. These are not on Amazon. These you can go to her own. I think she has a website. I will put that below too, okay? They're just beautiful. She's in the UK, so yeah. All right. All righty. So what did you say, Shirley? I don't know. You guys are talking about something. Okay. So we'll start with